Fuck it up, D Mason, yeah. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. Lama sabotany. When the same energies return, don't you be mad at me. Must be mistaken if they thinking that I miss them. Crazy how victimizers always wanna play the victim. Well, it's okay, I be the bad guy. I be the bad guy. And the looks on all they faces is facetious. Maybe living in lies the only place where they find peace. Well, it's okay, I be the bad guy.
What it do, folks?
What's up, man?
We're back. And, I got the name. Before I forget, I got the name of the alcohol. I took a picture of it.
Drum roll, please.
Oh, you got to do the drum roll so I can look it up.
Shot roll, please. Open. Drink it.
It is called Largo Bay Vanilla Spiced Rum. Largo is L as in Lima, A as in Alpha, R as in Roberto, G as in, y'all already know what I am, O as in, you thought I was going to say something else, Bay, B-A-Y, Largo Bay Vanilla Spiced Rum.
I'm also tripped, though. I am tripped.
You tripped? I just so happen to be Tok. And this just so happens to be Tok Trip Got a show. Cause why?
Because we happen to have a show. Tok Trip happens to have a show.
In what season?
I think 4.
Season 4? Damn, we've been getting through it.
Intriguing.
Shout out to the Irie place, as always.
As always.
As always. Not only for the podcast, but as our recording studio.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm finna slide down on y'all know that I called it the TikTok pal. I didn't know it wasn't the TikTok made beat. Somebody redid it. Y'all know that at Power, I think the nigga who song is Mon the Goat. It's actually hard for me to tell who fucking song it actually is. Mm-hmm. So many people have jumped on it, so I'm a crawl on that motherfucker.
No, he ain't crawl. He stomped on that hoe. He stomped on that hoe.
I'm gonna tell you
actually,
right now.
Studio session today with the ultimate producer, D Mason, the great.
Fuck it up, D Mason. Yeah.
And shout out to Lumate for everything he does on our podcast side.
Yeah, he the reason why
content.
I should look nice. We just sit here and talk. What shit else, y'all?
I'm gonna tell y'all. Look,
we just sit here and talk.
We did the commercial, but this how y'all know it's real because this is a commercial within the podcast itself.
Yeah.
Cause y'all, if y'all need somewhere to be able to just come and sit down and do the art of speaking,
just talk, nigga.
Y'all, seriously, like. It couldn't be simpler. It couldn't be easier. They literally take the hassle out of it. They take the stress out of it. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Took it a step further last week and started uploading it to our YouTube channel.
Our YouTube channel is the Tok Trip Show. But if you type in Tok Trip Got a Show, it'll pop up for you.
It'll pop up.
And check out that badass thumbnail because we will fly.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that was the night we went to Sear Steakhouse.
Yeah.
Sear Steakhouse.
We reviewed them.
Yeah.
Most I already know. So
and y'all like they actually like responded and like contacted and thanked us for
what's
funny
though? That make me think. Cause we spent a pretty little penny in that
on some fine dining.
Fuck. It was worth every red cent.
Fine dining at its finest.
A lot of y'all don't understand how fine dining works. A
lot of them be capped out because they be talking that shit. Like they be out here. Like they be talking that big money shit like they be out here.
Y'all just on drag Moneybag and Poison Ivy restaurant through the mud on the prices and shit. You know what's crazy about? I try not to people to say shit like black people only complain about spending money with black people. I always defend niggas on there like, nah, bro, that shit ain't true. Some people should be outrageous, da 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 da. But then I see that type of shit, and it's like,
damn, I tried to take up for y'all niggas.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause y'all niggas be nigging. You be nagging.
First of all, let's talk about that.
And nagging.
That whole ass tomahawk steak looks good.
First of all, I don't think y'all realize how great of a price that is for a tomahawk steak.
40
a 40
ounces?
ounce tomahawk
like
steak.
$135. Boy, what?
In a fine dining restaurant. Like seriously. And like at Sear, you gonna pay about $135 for a.
I should was 22.
Well, that was because we did the add-on with the lobster.
No. I'm talking about the ounces of the steak.
No.
Our steak,
our steak. I think it was 20 ounce.
Who? Me,
you and Josh all got the ribeye, and Mo got a no. Me and you got the ribeye. Josh had the lamb chops, and Mo had she had a New York strip. Which for those who don't know, ribeye is a little more fatty. New York strip is a little more leaner, but delicious nonetheless. But for one, I do want to shout out Sears Steakhouse because it is amazing. It is amazing. The food tastes great. Like it be some people that be like, oh, when you go to expensive places, the food don't even be good. The food is amazing. There wasn't one thing that didn't hit.
Damn that broccolini. Fuck, I can't.
You know that's the only time.
It was like the little florets were crisp slightly. I don't know.
And whatever sauce that was.
And those potatoes, bro, they
were whipped. They were whipped potatoes.
Those potatoes was in trouble.
Yeah.
They told their mama.
It's the school
they
called.
was doing
the school called.
good in school, and then the report card came out, and they tried to turn an F into an A. This is a real story. I do this job. They tried to do that, and they got caught. And got whipped.
Nigga. That's how whipped them potatoes was, and they were phenomenal. You know, and then they have this corn brulee. It's like corn brulee. Y'all know the story, or y'all should know the story. I think did I tell that on my Storytime channel yet? I said a little bit on the podcast. I haven't told it on my Storytime yet because somebody wanted me to tell the story on my Storytime channel, even though it's a very short story. One day I was eating a seafood boil. This is like almost 2 years ago at this point, and it was like 2 a.m, and my man's here was sleeping real good, and I took a bite of it, and one of the kernels flew to the back of my throat, but it was in that limbo area, so I couldn't cough or swallow it like away. So I was just coughing, and it was taking your girl out, y'all. I was almost out of there. It almost took me out. I ended up on the floor trying to crawl to the room. My phone was, where was my phone? I think my phone was dead, so I was using one of the backup phones to watch TV while I was eating. But y'all, I was on the floor and I was crawling, and at some point I just laid there because it was over for me. I was gone. I had no more fight left in me. And my man's, he was in there sleep. And since then, I hadn't eaten corn except for when I went to Sear, or when we went to Sear, and they had that corn brulee, and I had to try it. We had bone marrow.
How it was like creamed.
It was so amazing. We had bone marrow. We had the polpete.
We don't went into
meatball.
this extensive review. We wasn't supposed to.
Well, you know, I still got to give it up to Sear. It's a video on my page of our Sear experience.
We're doing this right now for Sear.
Sear
y'all
Steakhouse.
already supposed to know.
It's spelled Sir, S-E-R, but it's the hard line over the E. So we was calling it Sir at first. And we went there the day after the premiere of the red carpet premiere that a lot of y'all said y'all was gonna be at, but y'all wasn't. To celebrate. But the show is on Amazon Prime Video.
It is.
So yeah.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, y'all it's still there.
We got time.
And y'all need to be watching it. It ain't going nowhere.
Yep.
It ain't going nowhere. And we
Yeah.
Okay, so we can't say that right now. So, but just know, y'all know we've been on y'all TV screen, 3 times as of now? Syndicated television twice. Jerry Springer and Cheaters and Patty O'Shea's on Prime Video. And we got y'all. If y'all hate us, don't watch TV.
Fuck. you saying this, I swear, y'all, it just sound like I'm trying to like. I can't even think of the word because I'm not doing it. But like it's like I'm trying to cap a stunt or something. Her saying that made me realize, nigga, that voiceover shit. I forgot to fucking submit my submission. I got dude. I ain't even read. Matter of fact, no. I signed my NDA. I gotta hit up dude. I don't think he ever sent me the script. I gotta hit him up.
Well, NDA mean you can't talk about it, so you can't talk about it.
Oh no, I mean
I got
shit,
you.
yeah.
As far as like the show, I mean the
NDA was for him to send me the script to audition.
Yeah, do that ASAP. But yeah, so just know this ain't gonna be the only time you see or hear us on y'all TV screen.
Shit no.
And yeah, yeah, I'm gonna shut up because yeah, it get to a certain point, and you know what? We used to be very modest about like our blessings and stuff, so people wouldn't feel like we was doing the most. But it get to a point where you learn that contractually you can't even say shit about certain shit.
Fact.
If you wanted to.
Fact.
But I'm gonna just let y'all know that Tok and Trip stay working. Like I say, this is season 4. I got some on my look. No. This is season 4.
I like to work.
I had a capping ass friend that when we had finished up season 3 and we had did the green screen in the back. I thing for our story that we do before we film. And it was the last 2 episodes of season 3. And she was like, I gotta watch the last 2 episodes. Bitch hadn't watched none. Y'all, you ain't got a lot of kicking. I was kicking it with you already when you was fake support, girl. But it's in your best interest to support because it's good shit for real. It's good content. Now, if you don't support just because it's us or it's not you or envy or coveting or whatever it may be, then take it up with your own demons. But while you taking it up with your own demons, have this playing in the background. Give us those views. Let's get it. But yeah, so back to Moneybags Restaurant. People were talking shit about the prices of certain things. When we looked, the prices were actually really good.
First of all, I got to go to that motherfucker.
Yes, shit. We already got to go on a Memphis food tour anyway. Egg rolls.
I said egg roll. I said, hold on, wait. Then they had a lobster queso.
And they had the triple lobster.
That's
the triple cold water lobster.
I seen that price. I was like, okay, people clearly just don't know shit. It was a triple lobster, just 3
cold water lobster tails. And that just means it's fish from cold water, not it's gonna be cold.
One was fried, one was grilled, and one was stuffed. That shit was $51.
Do you know how great a price that is? Because at Sear, the add-on it was $75 to add. They had to be like
shell, and we look like nigga. That's all. That's just meat.
It was just tail, like de-shelled, and those had to be like 4-ounce tails alone or 5-ounce tails alone. As add-ons. But like I say, y'all go to Sear Steak. One thing about it is I'm an experienced person.
That was an experience.
Fine dining is an experience. One thing about it is just getting out of your comfort zone, getting out of your like designated area, just experiencing new things. Like anything, you can make things exist for you. Everything isn't unreachable.
Nothing is.
Nothing. If it exists, it's there.
And I say all the time, anything you can want in this world already exists.
Yeah.
And if it don't,
then create
the components already are.
Yeah.
I use the example of this. You have a dream home, right? You've never seen it. You've looked high and low, but nigga,
the lumber,
masonry, drywall, stucco,
paint,
all that shit already exists.
It exists.
So the components are there. So you can go get it. It's funny with my father-in-law.
Shout out my daddy. V's Cuts. What is it? 601 Dairy Road.
Is it 6 or 901?
I think it's 601 Dairy Road. Hold on.
In Garland, Texas.
And some of y'all already gonna know the shop. Like, if y'all don't know, the shop is V's Cuts or Valentine's Cuts. It's 609 Dairy Road. That's my dad.
But yeah, bro.
He's the only nigga I know more popular than me. Nah, he's not.
Time,
Josh is super popular.
we talked to him about owning a house, right? I asked him about a
And
price
this was a while ago.
of one he was in at the time. He was like, oh, it's 400,000. He always
He was like, no, he said it's just 400,000.
It's
just 400,000.
Because we talking about how anything is obtainable. He would tell me, like, I always want to put 20% down because that way you can waive the PMI, which is private mortgage insurance. So basically, whenever you put less than 20% down, on top of your homeowner's insurance, you're going to have to pay a private mortgage insurance because the bank is basically insuring themselves again, basically.
As a protection.
So he was like, to avoid that shit, put 20% down, so it's like 400,000, now have something out. 8,000, man. It's just
$80,000. Just put $80,000 cash, preferably.
Anytime he'll talk to me about shit, like, man, shit,
that's
go
just
go get your condo, man. 150,000. That's just, man. Say, man, 3 years you can just buy that, own that shit. Yeah, now you got your property. You need to
rent it out,
rent that motherfucker out,
get another property,
got another property, whatever. But he always say shit like just, and I brought it up recently. He was like, "It's because
it's not obtainable.
It's how I say it.
It's not
like,
unobtainable.
If I say, damn, bro, that shit $80,000, it sounds like I can't get it. But if
you say that's just $80,000, I can get it.
You can do whatever.
It's not even a sound. It's I can get it. Yeah. I believe I can get it.
Yeah, bro.
And y'all, that's a man of wisdom right there. I'm trying to get this man to start a podcast or write a book or something. Him, my mother, and my older brother, and my guy here. They're my greatest inspirations. Like they really. They're really inspiring people. And me myself, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna give it up to Michelle. But nah, like seriously, like I say, Valentine's Cut 609 Deer Road, the best haircut you gonna get. Cause he's that nigga. He's that nigga. Like, if you know Valentine, he's that nigga. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. But it create experiences even when we were younger, like and I'm gonna let y'all know, because y'all gonna hear in my songs where I came from, what I came from poverty and shit like that. So don't get it fucked up, because that same nigga that's saying it's just $400,000, it's just this, it's just that nigga came from South Dallas,
Hall Street.
No cap. My mama came from West Monroe, Louisiana. No cap. Like got it out the mud for real. And even when me and my older brother specifically, when we were kids and teenagers and shit like that, like they didn't have it like that then. But they was always willing to get it, and they never stopped, and they still not stopping. Because one thing we gonna do is we gonna get it. And that's just like me and Trip. We've been doing this shit for a long time.
A lot of people would have been gave up.
We've been doing this shit for a long time.
Racks,
because we
racks and racks and racks.
Yeah, when you doing this shit for a long time, you realize, if you calculate that shit, you realize you spent money that you never thought you would touch.
Yeah, no, real talk, boy.
Like, I mean,
with no ROI, no return of investment.
I'm telling you, because
it is now.
It is now, right? But it took a long time. Like, seriously,
a lot of trials, bro. A lot of trying to figure it out. I hate to say a lot of wasted time and money.
Those were lessons, because I can at least take in a sense we could have shortened those lessons,
but we didn't.
But we didn't. It was part of our process.
It's one thing to not know something, but then when you don't know what you don't know,
then you don't know where to start. Yeah,
thing, bro. But
we just navigated through this shit.
Now it's this time next year, I'll be sitting in like, damn, bro. Remember
last year? Yeah, when we thought we was making some money, bro. Which we're making. Praise God, we're making really good money with the things that we do now, artistically.
Life is good.
Life is good. God is great.
God is great.
And
blessed us,
bro, phenomenally. Like, seriously. Bro. And that's one thing that my daddy always said, my mom always said, Kima always said: keep God first.
Yeah,
you gonna get it. But you know what? This ain't a conversion thing or whatever the fuck. Whatever you believe in is what you believe in. So if you believe your crystal's gonna do it for you, if you believe your atheism gonna do it for you, or whatever, just be strong in that. I just know what I believe in, and I'm all about Big G. And he done did it for a nigga for real.
I've been around the block, people. I'm gonna keep this real quick, because I ain't converting nobody. That ain't my business. I was raised in church. I always had my questions. I still have them now, but that's a different thing.
He grew up with church trauma.
So I've been out. I've been what I consider to be an atheist, what I consider to be a spiritualist, New World, damn near fucking warlock,
A hotel.
Oh Lord, the conscious shit. You know what I'm saying? But for me,
just to spin the block.
That right there.
to get to learn to get that relationship on your own.
It was so many times though, bro. Like I got posts I go like when they resurface, I laugh. Like I was even saying then, like, damn, bro, I've been in this circle and I keep coming back here. This time I might share a story with y'all. That's for a different.
We'll do that.
Time.
We may do a bonus episode for like some serious.
I don't want to run nobody off on that. Yeah. But that's just, if you there with me, you gonna feel when I get that story. But I got ran here. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm at now, and I can honestly tell you, like, sad times, good times, up, down, whatever. I know I'm right for me. Again, no. I know for a fact I'm right this time. And I'm good.
Because even with growing up in something, you're growing up with other people's ideals and relationships with whatever that belief is, and not your own relationship type deal.
And that's the biggest thing.
Which
relationship.
Like I say, like we'll do like an alternate episode and like we'll do maybe like 2 alternate episodes and get on some serious shit with y'all, because sometimes y'all want that from us and we'll give that to the people that want that from us. Right. But we here to just kick it with y'all right now. But we just saying we're phenomenally blessed, and it doesn't stop here.
No.
I was done when I said that.
It made me think. I know I like to quote shit when I talk. So when she was saying like how things happen and shit, my nigga Drake on that I can't think of what song it is, but bro say I never thought the shit would be this fast paced. I never thought I'd see awards in a glass case. Hey bro, Drake been saying some shit for years, and now like certain songs, bro, how is it different? Yeah. Like The Ride, bro.
Oh, that's one of our ones. Like, y'all don't.
When you record with 2 others who want the same things. Yeah. Feel better than home feel. Like, bro. I said now, like, damn, bro, this is I replace like this. Damn, that's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That champagne money was for gas and phone bills, but shit, you about to spend it on what matters most. You drop a couple songs in hopes that you could beat a nigga and come out every night to let the city see the nigga. Telling stories that nobody relate to, and even though they hate you, they just keep on. They're what you
finna say? On that song, Drake said, "Walking through airport security with your hat down instead of getting a pat down."
They just keep on telling you they feel you, nigga.
Actually happened to me in a club before. Like I literally like stopped for it. Like,
stop for the pat down, and nigga looked at a nigga stupid. Nigga?
And having a conversation about me about what they talking about? We're talking about
cheaters, yeah. Well, one person was talking about patio shaves, the other person was talking about cheaters.
And I was like, bro, cause my thing is like, first and foremost, if you know me, if you really know me, nigga, I like to be safe.
I love a club where they check you, which we only really go to one place for real.
Shit. All that nigga, fuck me, I'm a noob. Nigga, if I try to walk in and they be like, hold on. Boy, I tell the nigga so quick. Say, man, I fuck with you. Whole conversations. They be laughing. I be like, no, I'm dead ass. Like, yeah,
check me good.
I feel safe.
Cause if a nigga check me bad,
I've turned around.
Because I don't feel like you checked every. I need you to check everybody good. Yeah, I need you to make sure that we're safe in here, because that's somebody's job. And then I'm gonna say this too, because we've talked about this personally. Mm-hmm. Don't feel no type of way, or don't feel like Token Trip is uppity or we've changed or whatever the fuck when we start going around with our personal security, because we do have personal security. Please don't feel like we doing the most or being extra, trying to whatever the fuck. One thing about it is I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna make it home.
I'm gonna go home the way I left.
That I'm not playing. I'm not playing about making it home. Mm-hmm. I'm not. I'm a very vigilant person as it is for my own safety, but for this to be someone's job also, like.
Nah, I done heard too many stories, watched too many documentaries, but you fucked up.
And a lot of people, you lose a lot of people with notoriety over some simple hating shit.
Facts.
And my thing is, the crazy thing is, like, we love everybody. We share ourselves and stuff with everybody. Like I said, I just said last episode, if you know me, and if I'm in the club, which I typically only go to one club unless I'm with my good friends, which is Nene and Big Young. Unless I'm with them and we go somewhere else collectively, because he said he go out sometimes. I'm gonna be outside. I go one place because I know I'm safe and I know I'm gonna have a good ratchet nigga
That's what
time.
nigga you don't want to do. You want to go have fun, like
And when I'm there, I talk to everybody. If I have a bottle, I'm that person. Everybody's drinking because I typically drink Jose. If I'm drinking, everybody's drinking. You can't say hey to me without me trying to offer you. Am I lying? Random people, all the time. Even like because we're just generally like kind people. I don't like to say the word nice because people get nice fucked up, and nice is usually used to get taken advantage of. But we're like really kind people, like for real.
like to you gonna be. You don't feel like an ass if you on some bullshit.
Yeah, because we love the idea of love in every aspect, family, friends, all that. Like, so we gonna come here and we gonna have a good time with everybody. Like, I'm the bitch that's stopping. How many times do I stop bitches and be like, oh my gosh, girl, that hair, them shoes, or whatever the fuck. Or I stop girls and be like, oh my gosh, you guys are so beautiful.
I done stopped plenty of niggas about some sneakers, boy.
Or a fragrance or anything. Because like we say, I don't call giving people their flowers and complimenting somebody dick right.
I'm glad you brought that up because we supposed to come back to it from the last episode, but yeah, people feel like it's that, and it's like, wow, fam, what's wrong with complimenting somebody?
That, but I'm all about that life. Like I'm in a club talking to everybody, even when people try to holler at me. I'm very kind about it. One, because not only this day, back in the day, even when I was a teenager, bitches would get cussed out and all kinds of shit. Cussed out, talked about, like all kinds of shit for turning down a nigga. These days, bitches get killed for that shit. But even on top of that, like, I'm just a very kind person in general. So people try to talk to me or whatever, or like ask me for my number, I'm gonna simply no thank you. Or people will be like, oh, hey, how you doing? I'm gonna say, how you doing? They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. I'm gonna say thank you, because I'm not the type of person that somebody be like, hey, and I be like, I got a man.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know what the fuck they finna say.
Right.
But if you say hey to me, I'm gonna say hey back. If you tell me I'm beautiful, I'm gonna say thank you, because I appreciate the compliment. Mm-hmm. If you ask me, do I or where your man at? If he's here, I'm gonna be like, over there. If he's not there, I'm gonna be like, he's not here, but I got one. And you know the next thing, what they say? He don't let you have no friends. And I always say, he do, but I'm not looking for anything. But thank you though. Or like I say, people ask me for my number. Can I get your number? No, thank you. And I'll even be like, what's your name? And they'll tell me such. I'll be like, oh, it was nice meeting you. And gone about my business. There's like, we're really, really good people. We're really genuine people, y'all. We're really everyday people.
It's enough.
We were just, huh?
I was just back down off you. It's enough hate in the world.
It is.
Walk in love, my nigga.
And I enjoy being a good person. I enjoy, like, we be in Walmart or like gas stations, and random people that we've never met before will start talking to us, telling us their life story, or just bantering with us, all kinds of stuff over the spaghetti owl. I mean the pasta owl.
Around Thanksgiving.
Yeah. People do it all the time. Or when I had on the bear shoes, people do it all the time. Like random people, like not just in the club, in a gas station. I don't know if we walking on the sidewalk, if we're in Walmart or Kroger or something, people will just generally talk to us. And I don't know if it's just the aura or the energy that we give off, but Starseed, let's go. But like, we're, we are great people, and we just love to be around that same vibe and that same energy. Like, I'm not about negativity, even if no matter what you hear, my battles, my music or whatever, like I say, y'all gonna hear me rap about some guns and things like that, because for one, I'm a Black woman in America, And for 2, I'm a gun-toting, God-fearing Texan. And I believe in the Second Amendment. So
I'm a collector.
but that's what I say. I'm not a gangster. I'm an enthusiast. I'm just flexing my Second Amendment.
I picture myself having like a barbecue in the backyard, a nice house,
and having a collection, like showing your collection.
I'm flipping a burger or something. I'll be like, hey man, check this out. Like, how they call it, a conversation piece.
Yeah. Or like going to gun shows with, people of all like creeds and races and things like that because like I said, we're enthusiasts type deal.
That's just cool.
But don't ever assume about Trip and Tok because you can always ask. And for the people that think we're unreachable, we're reachable on the internet.
Yeah.
Or if you have our number.
People that
because we're gonna be out.
Feel like
we be outside, but
that shit crazy.
But you don't know until after we outside. But you can always talk to Trip and Tok. That's why we have this, and that's why y'all see, there's no premise to this show. We are just on here, just shooting the shit.
We be doing this at the house, though. So we have the idea, like, man, let's just do it.
Let's just shoot the shit like we do at home here on camera for y'all. Also, just speaking on gun-toting, God-fearing Texan. My YouTube channel, Tokyo Judy. You type in Tokyo Judy Storytime, Tokyo Judy Review, Tokyo Judy verse, whatever. My YouTube channel, Tokyo Judy, I do have a review video on the Eurobird thigh holster. That was a sponsored product, but it's a product that I actually use, so I was very comfortable with, being able to give a review on it because I'm all about protecting yourself when necessary. Yep. Rather safe than sorry. But it's not like a nigga going out here toting shit like it's a fucking fashion piece. Because some people just tote shit because it's a part of their outfit and you don't even know proper safety. But we not gonna get on all that. I'm just saying, Tok and Trip, we love y'all. And we just want y'all to love us back. Like, and if y'all say, y'all don't have to support us, but if y'all say y'all support us, then stand on that shit because you ain't got a lot of kickers. We was kicking it with y'all before that. So that's that on that. You got anything else? Any bunches of votes? Yes, sir. So we going from the podcast to the studio, and then I'm gonna go to the clerk and hang out with my friends. Shout out to the Empire, 4107 West Camp Wisdom Road.
Big Trap Ride.
Behind House Chicken and Title Max. Big Trap Fridays. Big Trap Fridays, hosted by Nene, aka Bowleg, owner of Trap Clothing, Big Trap shit, and Big Young Jones. Check out his single Big Mad, amongst all his other shits, because he's a phenomenal host and rapper as well.
Aggressive poet, as he likes.
Aggressive poet, as
he don't want you to call him a rapper. He said he's an aggressive poet.
Shout out to Cash and Mama the owners of the club, and yeah. We're finna go and get in on the rest of this week, and
it has been real, y'all.
It has been lovely.
And as always,
as always, I'm Tok.
And I'm Trip.
And you have been watching
Tok and Trip Got a Show.
Because Tok and Trip Got a Show season 4. Y'all be like,
and
be blessed.
Crazy how victimizers always wanna play the victim. It's okay, I be the bad guy. I be the bad guy. And the looks on all they faces is facetious. Maybe living in lies the only place where they find peace. But it's okay, I be the bad guy. I be the bad guy. Must be mistaken if they thinking that I'm crazy how victimizers always wanna play the victim. It's okay, I be the bad. They wanted everything from me but my best interest. Maybe the rule of thumb is move your hand before it's spitting. Lord, does that make me the bad? Now that energy's returned, don't you be mad at me.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. You can run and tell them niggas I'm wrong. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. You can run and tell them niggas I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. You can run and tell them niggas I'm.
Hey, what's up, Dallas Fort Worth? I'm Trip.
I'm Tok.
And we are the host of
Tok and Trip Got a Show. Cause what?
Tok and Trip Got a Show.
Period.
And look, man, if you or somebody you know, I'm talking about anybody you know.
Anybody.
You know what I'm saying? Look, your shoe plug, you know what I'm saying? Your hair girl, your makeup girl, your nails girl, your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, you know what I'm saying? Your kids, school teacher, anybody, man. Need help starting a podcast? Maybe you just got the concept, you got the idea, but you ain't really got nothing else. You ain't got the know-how. You need to jump on board with the Irie place, man. So what we need you to do is just text the word podcast to the number below for further details, and they gonna get you right.
Hey, even if you already got a podcast and you just need more of that professional setup or a production team, because let's be real, we can't do it all alone. All that stressing is done. Let the Irie place work for you. Once again, text the word podcast to the number below, and they're gonna get you straight. Go live at the Irie place and turn your podcast into a live broadcast on your Facebook page, YouTube channel, any social media.
Any social media.
Any social media.
What you waiting for?
What you waiting for? You're sitting at home all day and your life's passing you by. You thinking maybe I'll start a podcast this week, next week. No, do it right now. Text podcast to the number below and they're gonna get you set. All right, let's go.